Have you ever started like this physical program or anything to help with your chronic pain? For the first few weeks, you actually improved, like you start to see form of improvement. And maybe this was like physical therapy or all these different type of modalities out there. And I've done many of them, and something where you start learning how the body works, and for a little you start to feel like things are feeling better. You moved more, you feeling more hopeful, and then something happens. Your progress starts to stall, which is a normal thing when it comes to a lot of programs. But the thing that I want to talk about here is the pain is still there. And if you're anything like me, you might start to think, what am I missing? What's the small thing? What's the thing that I'm missing right now? And this is what I want to talk about, where why does healing sometimes plateau right when you think you're on the right path? Hi, my name is Kento. If you are new to my channel, I'm a physical therapist by trade, and I'm really passionate about the whole person approach to healing, where it's more about the mind body mind connection, especially in our medical system, where we often consciously or unconsciously separate the mind and the body, but in reality, they function as one, as a team. And when we start seeing those things from that lens, a healing as one thing, process as one thing, a lot of things start to make more sense. And I want to talk about that. One of the most important things to understand about chronic pain is that every person's healing process is unique. Yes, there are some similar things where, you want to get good sleep and you want to have a good nutrition and you want to have a more so a positive mindset, not toxic, not lying. Because pain is essentially a signal. And it's a signal where your brain is saying something might be dangerous. And these might be something that you've inherited from your ancestors of, this is dangerous. Then based on your culture, there are certain things that feels dangerous to you, and some cultures it's not. Or something that you've learned as you started to experience your own life. But the interesting thing is that our brain isn't always accurate about what the actual danger is. Evolutionarily, our brain is wired to think danger is physical, which is so normal because that's how it was for so long. A broken bone, an injury, something that threatens our very own survival. So most of the human history, those were real threats. But today, where physical threats are way less than before, our brain still responds the same way of psychological stress. Like if you're anything like you, have you ever just start to scroll through Instagram and you're like, you start to feel crappy, but you can't stop? Or, you get a text message or an email. I mean, I have a business, so, something just feels urgent and you have to do it, right? Like you need to respond immediately. And logically, we know that it's not dangerous, but your brain and your deeper brain and your body still senses this threat. So when healing starts to plateau, one of the most common reasons that I see is your nervous system is still stuck in this danger mode. And even if your body has physically improved. And this is a hard one because in our society, we often think that if this is the case, a lot of people think, wow, so I'm the screwed up one. Like, so it's all in my head. I'm making this up. And I just want you to know that is not what we're saying here whatsoever. Like what your experience is very real and it's very physical. A good quote that we're trying to talk about is, it's not all in your head at all, but the solution, the way out of it may not be just in your body. It might be in your nervous system and your brain. So one thing I want to make sure we talk about that is, yes, it's about danger mode and we're trying to get ourselves in less and less of this danger mode. But if you are a perfectionist like me and you're a high achieving person like me, many people think recovery means that you're going to reach 100% safety. And it's just good for us to recognize that it's impossible. That you could trip any moment. You could, something unexpected could happen. I could just go outside and somehow I don't see the black ice. I mean, finally it's nice out here, and I trip. Something unexpected could happen. But instead of thinking that there's perfect safety, what we're really trying to teach the brain is that most of the time I'm safe. 90% of the time or 80% of the time I am okay. And I'm also okay with this enough risk of uncertainty. So it's enough so the brain starts to constantly sound the alarm. So I want to share my own experience with this, especially my low back. And I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I'm on track with this video. When the first chronic pain pattern was my low back. It's just started that way. And when I was first introduced in mind-body ideas in my late 20s, it really helped a lot. I learned that the back is much stronger than we think. My fear decreased. Right, so I started to move. I still worked out. My function improved. But something interesting happened where the sensations were still there. Like the achiness is still there. The tightness. And I had already done a lot of movement work. I've done a lot of movement work, which helps, right? There's a lot of things that could help with that. But the thing that helped me the most wasn't about adding another exercise or gaining more knowledge outside, but it was about learning how to sit with the sensations of your body aches. So it could be, because pain is a danger signal. It's saying, hey, danger, danger, danger. And we're immediately going into fix it mode or figuring it out mode. So by being with these sensations from a place of a little bit of a distance from a danger zone, but saying whatever makes sense to you, maybe it's from a place of curiosity. It's like, that's interesting. Or you can just say, I feel okay enough to feel this for 10 seconds because I felt back pain before and I know I can handle it for 10 seconds. It's by trying to understand and hear what my brain was saying about these sensations. And when I look at my life at that time where the back was so hard and it just couldn't just feel better, like functionally it was fine. Because I had so much going on at the time. Like I became a father. I started my own business. My wife was going through autoimmune challenges. So in my mind, there was this constant pressure that if I fail, everything's going to fall apart. If I fail, nothing's going to go right. Or if I feel these things right now, I have no time to feel this. I just got to go, go, go. So internally, I felt like I was having so much pressure where I had to perform, I had to succeed. So I just kept pushing. If you can relate to me, I just kept pushing. Even my body was telling me something else. Like even when my body was saying, hey, are you connecting to like what your body's telling you? Maybe you're anxious. Maybe you are angry. And this doesn't mean that you won't pursue the things that you want to, but you're just allowing your emotions give you information of how you might be actually feeling that guides you. But when you're just continuing to push without feeling, this starts to create an internal conflict where part of me wanted to be present with my family, but part of me wanted to be creative with my work. Then about another part of me saying, you got to work harder. You have to make it to succeed. So we got like two force and conflict processes happening. And a lot of times when these internal conflicts are happening, the danger signal goes up. So when healing starts to plateau, it's often because you've already addressed some of the, I don't like to put it this way, but let's say some of the surface level stuff, which is good. You have the knowledge, you know you're stronger, you're not broken, which is a huge thing. And you improve movement, you improve your strength. But the nervous system is still detecting somewhere deeper that it's dangerous. And sometimes that danger isn't physical, but something deeper like emotional, self-pressure, conflict inside you, or feeling that haven't been fully allowed yet. So your brain is still trying to protect you. So if your healing feels stuck, the question might be more, what's the deeper question to ask, instead of asking what exercise am I missing, or what's the alignment that I'm missing, like in the like if you're talking about bone alignments. But what is my nervous system still trying to protect me from?